Now we go to Michael Jackson, and who is not the happiest man in America is Peter King, because he got himself into some trouble, man. He came out and made some controversial comments about Michael Jackson that he might live to regret a little bit. Let's go to clip number 1.
People fighting in Iraq and Afghanistan today, cops, firefighters, teachers, none of whom really get much credit. And yet for the last, I don't know how long now, this lowlife, Michael Jackson, his name, his face, his picture, is all over the newspapers, television, radio. So all we hear about is Michael Jackson. And let's knock out the psychobabble. This guy was a pervert, he was a child molester, he was a pedophile, and to be giving this much coverage to him day in and day out, what does it say about us as our country? I just think it's we're too politically correct. No one wants to stand up and say, we don't need Michael Jackson. You know, he died, he had some talent, fine. There are people dying every day. There's men and women dying today in Afghanistan. Let's give them the credit they deserve. So I really think the media has disgraced itself. I think that too many people in public life have made fools of themselves by talking about Michael Jackson as if he's some kind of hero. There's nothing good about this guy. He may have been a good singer, did some dancing, but the bottom line is, would you let your child or grandchild be in the same room with Michael Jackson? What are we glorifying him for? So anyway, let's take some time out to really look to the people that do make us a great country. The men and women of the armed forces, police, firefighters, teachers who work in really rough neighborhoods, people who volunteer with dying cancer patients, people who work in AIDS clinics. They're the ones we should be glorifying, not some pervert like Michael Jackson.
He said in the middle of the message, some people making fools of themselves talking about Michael Jackson. Now, he was doing this, he made this video on his own. There was no reporter. His campaign shot this video. Now, look, some parts I actually agree with. Don't get me wrong. I mean, if you're a mom or grandma, he said, would you put your kids in there with Michael Jackson? Okay, I'm not sure I would, right? But, I mean, this guy goes farther than I am. I mean, how many times did he say pervert? This guy a pervert, molester, pedophile. And my favorite part was when he said, I guess he did some dancing. yeah, he did some dancing. All right, anyway, this is, of course, going to wind up haunting him because, unlike me, he's not a talk show host. He's a politician. He says, I'm tired of these politically correct guys. Well, congratulations. You're now politically incorrect, and guess what's happening? All the Michael Jackson fans are pissed, and they're raising money to defeat Peter King in his next election. Booyah! So they've started up a drive. It's on Act Blue. Everybody's signing up. He was thinking of running for Senate. If he is, they're going to give that to his opponent if he makes it through the Republican primaries. If he stays and runs for Congress again in New York, they're going to give it to whoever his opponent is. And there are a lot of Michael Jackson fans out there. Peter King, you wanted to be politically incorrect. Congratulations. You pulled it off. Now you got to live with the consequences. See how you like them apples.
Watch more clips at theyoungturks.com.